It's not hard to see. It's not hard to see. It really isn't. The Democrats are the party of hate, at least according to polling. Now, they didn't poll older people. This is about the young people. This is about the folks that go to the colleges, the indoctrination camps, the socialist Marxist underground indoctrination camps, where they poison the minds of our children so that they can later lead our republic straight into the Bolshevik inferno. The party of hate. The polling shows that Democrats despise, discriminate, and hate the Republicans. Any Republicans. They hate them. They hate them. And the media, the companies that are selling things to young people, they cater to this hate. They make money off of this hate. Let me read this to you for a second. It says recent polling data shows that the Democrat Party is truly the party of hate, with a supermajority of Democrat college students admitting they dislike and even discriminate against their conservative-minded peers and fellow Americans. Figures compiled among college-aged Republicans show the opposite, with only tiny fractions of those young people saying the same. So the left wants to maim, murder, kill, hate, discriminate, rip apart, while the right is just trying to get by. That's what this shows. They polled 850 college students. They showed this partisanship, this craziness. 70% of those surveyed who call themselves Democrats wouldn't even go on a date with a Republican. What happened to the country where we could have different beliefs but get along, coincide, work together, even date, marry, love each other, have a beer together, and go our separate ways? No, not anymore, because like I've said time and time again, our core values are different. Their core values are different. We believe in the American dream, the reality of true diversity, true equality. They believe in racism, hate, and socialism and Marxism. These people want us dead. Convert or die. Like Tim Cass said the other day, he mentioned the Borg, right? Resistance is futile. Join us or die. It says 41% of college Republicans say dating a Democrat would be a deal breaker. That's 30%, 29% if you want me to be exact, less than the Democrats, all right? 41% of self-described college Democrats would refuse to shop at or support a Republican-owned business. It's time that we actually stand up. It's time that we work together and actually boycott their businesses and stick to it, because they're not afraid to do it to us. All right. We have to be capable of doing these things. The control over our capabilities is what makes us honorable, what makes us men and women of strength, of virtue. All right. Knowing how to use restraint and do the right thing at the right time. That is what makes us honorable and ethical. All right. These folks are like a fire hose spraying their nonsense everywhere. We are controlled chaos. And in order to defeat chaos, you have to be capable of chaos. But that control, that is what will lead us to victory. That is what will lead us to victory. These Democrats, though, they hate us. It says the left has enjoyed a domineering grip on academia for generations. And in recent years, specifically since 2016's election of the 45th president of the United States, Donald Trump, the left-wing campus groups and the professors who support them have kicked their political efforts into overdrive, oftentimes expressing violent opposition to their conservative peers. Remember what happened on the Evergreen campus in Washington? Remember what has happened across this country at college campuses? Them running out conservative talkers, them torturing students, hurting students, coming after students that don't believe what they believe in. This Marxist movement is a virus, folks. It's an absolute virus. And it spreads through the student groups. It says these student groups, whose members frequently make up the foot soldiers of Antifa and Black Lives Matter, have rapidly expanded their presence on campuses around the country and appear to be well-funded, oftentimes advocating for the end of free speech and the expulsion of conservative students. You remember when they came after, what was that kid? Sandman. His name was Sandman, right? What was it? Alex Sandman? Chris, I should have written it down. but I didn't. But Sandmann, they came after Sandmann. They came after Rittenhouse. They come after everybody on our side. They come after them and try to expel them from the schools. Look, after Rittenhouse was declared not guilty, after he was freed, after he was vindicated in the eyes of the court, when the left then shouted in unison that our courts, our laws, our America needs to change because it doesn't fit with their core values, ding, 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 another red flag. When they brought all of that up, all right, what did they do? How petty were they? They called for the removal of Kyle Rittenhouse from Arizona State University, right from the roster. And they did it. They removed him after he was found not guilty. All right. These people, these leftist students are calling us terrorists while committing terrorist acts.